When entering my undergrad program, I didn't think about becoming an educator. It wasn't until now that becoming a mother, I realized that I do want to pursue education, at least from some time while I'm figuring out what I want to do with my life. I don't think being an educator would be too bad of a role for me because I prefer to do things to help my community. I don't need too much in return, but knowing that someone um, gained something from what I was able to help them with or was able to inform them about means a lot to me. So to complete this assignment, I want to answer my questions by kind of bunching them together and kind of giving my spiel on educators as a whole. I think that teachers are the key leaders in supporting learning, improving planning and practice, and upholding professional expectations and collaboratively advance in the profession because they are the individuals who know their students the best and the profession overall the best. They are essential to enforcing learning and teaching. Therefore, they have to be supporters of learning and improving planning or practice. This ensures that they are performing what's needed and expected as an educator. In addition, I think that upholding professional expectations is just a part of being a working professional. It's like a surgeon. You would not want him to be ignoring the professional expectations because it might lead to death or something way more serious. According to the disposition questionnaire, I agree with all the dispositions except that educators should be committed to the profession of teaching and learning because I don't feel that educators have to have a um, passion for um, the profession of teaching and learning. I just think they have to be passionate about helping others and encouraging their community. I just don't think that they have to be so um, strict on learning ways of, well, not necessarily learning ways to teach, but being engaged in their learning development and things like that. I think it should be, well, let me rephrase this. I think it should be to where it's easy to access anything online about planning, teaching, and things like that. So I don't think it should be like something like a stress. It's important, it is, but it isn't something that they should be like passionate about organizing or passionate about creating lesson plans. If you're passionate about educating, then that's enough because you're gonna just do those things naturally. Um, I think that overall, I strive to be a person that helps my community by giving back in some way or form. I also find excitement, like I said, in someone gaining something um, from something I've done or said to them. Honestly, reflecting on my own dispositions and my future as a teacher, um, I am not sure what I need to work on before I enter the classroom as a first year teacher. But I know I have no experience in lesson planning and organizing a classroom. So before I start, I will have to work on that. But I don't think that would be too difficult, especially with this course and along with help of other teachers. Um, I believe that personal biases could negatively affect teaching and learning because if the biases are weighed in for lesson planning and teaching, then you might fail to teach students what they need to know. I honestly think biases should never be taken to any perspective in a career with education, especially when you're teaching children at secondary education level, because these children are changing so much. They change every day. They're growing emotionally, physically, and mentally. So I think that there is a lot of patience that's needed with them, and you got to take into accountability that they are going to be changing their minds. all the time, and deferring from the ways they were raised, the way the thoughts they were brought up with. So those biases have to be erased, as along with where they come from, their location, etc. Um, Overall, knowing myself and my life goals, I don't think it will be hard to uphold and adhere to academic and professional integrity as a future teacher. As long as I stay true to myself, then I think that everything will be okay. Lesson planning will come easy. Um, Classroom management, as well as um, basically overall planning and project enforcement. Thank you.